relationships are here to awaken you. They are only and ever opportunities for your soul's evolution. Whatever appears to be missing in any moment of relationship is simply the quality that you are withholding from yourself. So let's take a look deeper at the power, the alchemical and transformational power of relating to another human being consciously. Take a deep breath and allow your mind to bring forth an experience in which you've experienced relationship conflict. In these moments of conflict, it appears that what's being revealed is the character of the other person. But this is an illusion. What is being revealed, first and foremost, is what you hold to be true in consciousness. If another person is saying words, making gestures, coming to their own conclusions, and fortifying their ideas about you, about life, about themselves, about what just happened, about what will happen, none of this, in and of itself, has any power at all to take away your peace, to close your heart, to disturb your mind, to throw your day off track. None of that is inherent in the experience of relating. There are, of course, cases where perhaps there is violence, perhaps there is true threat. But I would venture to say that probably 90% of your relationship interactions have nothing to do with that. Instead, it likely goes something like this. Here you are, in a conversation with your intimate other. Perhaps you're sitting on the couch, discussing ideas. Perhaps you're working on something together. Perhaps you're having a coffee. And then some expectation is broken. One or the other person had an idea about how this should go. And it didn't go that way. That's all that happened. How many times have you been wrong about how a moment would unfold? Probably many, many countless times. And yet here it is, happening one more time, but this time, it's the other person's fault. If only they would say this, or if only they wouldn't say this. If only they would be more respectful, or if only they would be less this, that, and the other. But in truth, the only thing that level of thinking produces is the state of victimhood, the state of deep separation not only from the other, but also from everything that you value within yourself. Your power, your peace, your presence, your capacity to love, your open-heartedness. All that seems to be miles and miles away the very moment that expectation is upset and you are triggered into an emotional conflict. But here is the key. Here's the secret. Here's where it all turns around. It appears that the conflict is with the other person. Whereas in fact and in truth, the conflict is only and ever unfolding within your own mind. in many ways we can say that the other person is not even aware of the conflict that you're having. Whatever words you may have said, whatever ways they may be reading your emotions and your energy, what they think is happening is not at all what you think is happening. I want you to really slow down on this one and see that all that happened was some words were exchanged. Your mind was on a particular track, that it would go in a particular direction, that they would see you a particular way, they would say certain things, you would progress to this and that and next stage, and it didn't happen that way. It simply didn't happen that way. So what is all this fear, this anger, this sadness? What is that all about? All these are simply revealing to you where you have committed your energy, invested your power in an illusory creation of separation. Let's take them one at a time. And let's perhaps begin with the experience of anger. That, of course, includes frustration, annoyance, irritability. All of that we can classify under anger. And so what is that moment of anger revealing to us? Is it revealing to us how we have been wronged? Apparently. But the hidden secret that truly liberates us has nothing to do with us being wronged. In fact, anger is telling us that we believe that our good, our completion, that which we truly seek, that which we truly want and desire, is outside of ourselves. That there's some particular outcome, not this one, not that one, but the one that didn't happen. That's the one we needed to feel happy. And if that particular outcome does not unfold, then we are justified in our anger because our good, our freedom, our fulfillment has been withheld from us. But is it true? Is it spiritually true? If you are here for awakening and liberation, can you side with the idea that you are actually and truly incomplete? You were complete just a moment ago, before that expectation was broken. And now, suddenly, a moment later, incomplete. What can this be but an illusion? What can this be but a complete distortion? The belief that your happiness depends on one or another outcome. Conditional happiness, conditional fulfillment, conditional self. And yet the self is unconditional. The truth is that no outcome can ever give you the happiness that you want. Because what you want is not an outcome. What you want is to know yourself, which includes the full and unconditional and unwavering true joy and happiness. And now let's take a look at sadness as the next example. When you're feeling sad, you're feeling let down and disappointed, what is truly happening? Is it really, again, about the other person? Or is it revealing to you a clue about how you can liberate yourself from the illusion that you've invested your life force into? The experience of sadness tells you that something is missing. That which was supposed to be here is not here, ruined. But again, is that so? Did God, did creation, did life itself get tricked somehow? And what was really supposed to happen did not happen? Is that what you're feeling on behalf of? Or is it that your sadness is revealing to you that you believe that you are somehow incomplete? That something must come in from the outside to complete you? That something truly is lacking within you until and unless it is delivered to you within the context of this relationship? And can that be true? Can it be true that you are truly this incomplete being, and that in just that particular moment you could have had your completion, but that person ruined it for you? Of course it's not true. Of course this is yet another dream matrix delusion. And once we plug into it, we pay with our suffering. The experience of sadness reveals to us the false belief that something out there is supposed to complete me. But the truth is that whatever appears to be missing in any moment of your relationship is simply that which you were withholding. Really slow down and look at this. What if you were able to meet that moment with the compassion that you yourself seek? What if you were able to meet that moment with the realization of, I'm already complete. I need nothing from this moment. I need nothing from you. You just be you. And I'll be here enjoying the truth of who you are. That was and is forever an option that you have available to you. And wouldn't bringing forth that soul quality that you so dearly seek and desire, wouldn't that fulfill the moment? Wouldn't that reveal to you that you are already complete and you have everything within you that you could ever need or want or desire in order to skillfully and wholeheartedly meet that moment without having to close your heart? And now, finally, let's take a look also at the experience of fear. Sometimes it's fear that we feel in these moments. And fear tells us that we believe that we're in some degree of control of life in this moment, but we may lose it. So here we are, we're in this conversation, you say something, my expectation is upset. I thought my life was headed in this direction, whether on a macro scale or just the micro scale of this moment, this day. And now I'm afraid of what might happen, because the reason I'm afraid is because I thought I was in control. I thought I knew what was going to happen. And now I've been shown that, oh my God, maybe I'm not in control. And that is in fact the truth. What's being revealed is not that you had control and lost control. What's being revealed is that you had the illusion of being a separate self that was manipulating the world into a particular direction. But actually, you are the entirety of life itself. And it is life that is in control and not your dream character self. It is God that is in control. It is life living you, living that very moment. And if you truly can open your context, your awareness, your perspective to let in the intelligence of life, to let that in to the moment, what might happen then? Might you then see how each and every moment is so beautifully crafted? Each and every moment of your relationship, your relating, is crafted in such a way as to help to reveal the self to you, and help to reveal and help you to release any obstacles that stand in the way. And the biggest obstacle that stands in the way of your happiness, fulfillment, and wholeness is your belief that somebody else, that something else is responsible for your experience, for your life, for the outcomes in your life, for what you are feeling, for what you are thinking, for how your inner world is in this moment, in any moment, as if somebody or something else is responsible for it. That is the place where all your power is lost. That is the place from which all suffering stems. That is the place of victimhood from which you cannot arise without changing your mind about how life works. And the way you change your mind is simply to observe what we have talked about. See it playing out. If you can't catch it in the moment, then use your memory and review carefully. What actually happened? Was I in a real threat? Did something real happen? Or did it just unfold in my mind through the mechanism of meaning, through the mechanism of labeling and judgment? The truth is, my friend, that you and I have complete domain, complete dominion over our inner world. Our inner world is the only thing that gives rise to the feelings that we feel, the emotions we feel, the thoughts we think. This inner world, as you close your eyes, that in there is where all of life is unfolding. You take that and then you paste it over what you see with your eyes. But close your eyes again and enter into this inner chamber and claim your dominion. Whatever voices you hear in there are yours. Whatever images you see are painted by you. Whatever memories you call forth, whatever perspectives, whatever sense of meaning, all that is your doing. Any label that you ascribe to any person or any aspect of that person, any quality, any time that you spend with them, all of that is you. How are you painting this inner world? What words are you inscribing upon the people in your mind? This is your greatest power and the gift of relationship, and everybody who is willing to be in relationship with you, especially those who are willing to be in intimate, long-term relationship with you. Be grateful. They are volunteering their life to reveal to you all the places where you have given away your power, where you forgot who you are, where you fell asleep into the dream matrix. And allow any moment that feels anything other than peace, love, and joy in your relationship to be a moment that you're grateful for. Because now you know that it is revealing to you the opportunities to reclaim your power, to awaken to the truth of who you are, to take responsibility for your inner world once again, and no longer blame a single person for how you feel. There could be many arguments against this point of view, many hypothetical situations or situations from your past. Know that each and every situation is entirely orchestrated by life itself. Whatever unfolds is the highest that can unfold, given what you behold as true in consciousness. And it is a gift. It is a gift. It is a gift because it shows us the truth. We may have certain ideas about who we are and how we are, but the fire of relationship, that moment, it reveals to us the real. And by real, I don't mean the ultimately true, but the real, that in which we have invested our sense of reality, that which we truly believe. It comes out in these moments. And these moments are gems. These moments are blessings. These moments have the power to transform our life. So be grateful. Seek them out in your awareness. Don't go seeking conflict, but allow your awareness to be receptive to the gifts of relationship, even when they are wrapped in what we may call these conflicts, these negative feelings. For they all carry a gift, a present. They all bring us back to that greater self-awareness, the realization of who and what we are, beyond our dream character self. And as we come to a close now, I want to invite you to gently close your eyes if you can, or simply place your attention on your heart and feel this dedication within yourself to make your inner world beautiful, to foster love and truth and peace within this inner world of yours. And whenever any relationship reveals to you the discord, that which feels other than peace, love, and joy, meet it with gratitude, because that is a moment of transformation. That is your moment of awakening. A micro awakening is happening each time that you consciously meet any relationship conflict. And as we close now, I want to invite you to just send gratitude to each and every relationship in your life. Behold them in your heart and just say thank you for dancing this dance with me, for being the mirror to help me see my blind spots, for celebrating the victories with me in the ways that we have. Thank you. Thank you.